is 35 days till the man burns, and today we're talking about decommodification. If you have been reading up about Burning Man, you've seen the 10 principles, then you might have come across decommodification and wondered what it's all about. In simple terms, it's about, the lack of advertising and promotion and commercialism, marketing, or transactional based exchanges. So as a burner, there are some things you can do to help with that principle. The first is logos. Logos are a form of advertising, and it can be kind of a difficult one, so don't feel like you need to go extreme. There's probably a logo on your sunglasses and your boots, on your bicycle. There are logos everywhere. It is something that is very hard to avoid. So, no one's going to be mad if you have like a small logo on your glasses or something, but try and avoid kind of huge logos or wearing things that are just like one big advertisement for a brand. Like you can get some t-shirts where like the whole front of the t-shirt is just kind of dedicated to the brand. You're like a walking advert for them. Try and avoid wearing anything like that. That's why a lot of people go for like custom made stuff or charity shop pieces, because you tend to be able to find things that aren't like covered in logos. If you're coming in an RV or a van or some kind of big vehicle, again, like most vehicles will have at least some small logo on them to show you like what brand of vehicle is that. And not everyone is like trying to cover up these small logos on their vehicles, but if you are coming in an RV or a van or something that has some form of like huge logo or advertising on it, then try and cover that up. Even if you just stick a load of painter's tape over it so you can't see it or it obscures it in some way, at least it's covered. But if you are feeling fancy, you could go into like full-on decorating mode and really like decorate your RV to cover that logo up. Gifting is another thing that can be a bit problematic when it comes to like promotion or advertising. And for a lot of people that slip up with gifting, they're not kind of doing it with bad intentions. They just haven't quite got the idea of the principle down. So you might see people gifting things that are in some way promoting something that that person is involved with. And like I say, it's not usually done with bad intentions. It's usually the person giving out the gifts, they genuinely think that the people they're giving them to, they're going to be interested in that thing. They're going to want to know like the company name or the Etsy shop name or the web address for that thing. But the problem is that is still advertising. You're still trying to advertise something to people at Burning Man. Every year there does seem to be this issue with gifting where someone will give you a gift, but to go along with it, they'll give you like a business card or a discount coupon or some kind of sales pitch about the thing that they're giving you that includes like the web address where you can buy it or the shop where you can get it. Realistically, no one wants to be pitched at Burning Man. If someone wants to be pitched about something, they're going to let you know. They're going to be like, hey, this essential oil thing you've just given me, I'm really interested in it. Please tell me more. And then, give them more information. But for the most part, if you're giving someone a gift, it should not come with a sales pitch or a business card or any kind of like promotion or advertising. Likewise, sticking like your logo, your web address, anything like that on the gift, you're taking away from it being a gift because you are not giving that gift just to give it. You're hoping to gain something from it. You're hoping that the person that gets the gift is at some point going to visit your website or is at some point going to buy something from you. Gifting should be done with no ulterior motives. You shouldn't be trying to gain anything by giving a gift to someone. And like I say, if the gift you're giving is something that's really cool and the person you're giving it to is really interested in it, then they may ask you like, oh, hey, where did you get this? Or where can I get these? They're really nice. Or tell me more about them. And if that happens, if someone's like, oh, hey, this is really cool, where can I get it? Sure, tell them about it. Tell them where they can get that thing, but it shouldn't be something that is like forced onto someone with the gift. Likewise with social media, we live in the time of social media. There's a huge social media craze going on, and it means that there's a lot more vloggers and bloggers and social media people that come to Burning Man. Burning Man is not the place to try and get people to follow your Instagram. If that's what you do, if that's your career or that's what you're trying to make your career, Burning Man is not the place to be promoting that. Sure, if someone wants to connect with you, they want like your details, they want to be able to like follow you or stay in touch with you outside of Burning Man, then sure, give them that information. You're the same as everyone else at Burning Man. Like if I had a business, I'm not going to go to Burning Man and try and promote that to people. If I meet someone that happens to be interested in the business that I have, they happen to mention something and I'm like, oh, hey, I do that stuff back in the default world, then, they've kind of invited that. then that might be appropriate. But, you know, don't just be like trying to force this stuff on people and promote yourself. I know that that can be really frustrating if you are doing something that you feel like the Burning Man community would really, really love or would benefit from in some way. You know, if you make like custom clothes or dust masks or something you just feel like people would be really interested in, it can be frustrating because you feel like, you know, my target market is right here, but I'm not really allowed to like mention what I do to them. But, you know, like the clothes example, if you make custom clothes, wear your custom clothes. Chances are people that are interested in the stuff you're wearing, people that love what you're wearing, are gonna ask you about them. They're gonna want to know like, hey, where did you get them from? And you'll be able to say, oh, actually, I make them myself. You know, that person is like inviting a conversation with you to be like, hey, I love that outfit. Where did you get it? Because I also want clothes like that. And then that's like an appropriate time to do it. I mentioned this in the video that I did about photography, and it kind of applies to decommodification as well. But it is people, you know, social media, bloggers, vloggers again. If you have been given like clothes and stuff to take pictures of you wearing those clothes at Burning Man so that you can post them on social media, it's really not okay. It goes against the principles of Burning Man. You're attempting to make a profit from your time at Burning Man. You're attempting to gain something from your time at Burning Man. You know, instead of wearing those clothes that brands have sent you and making part of your time at Burning Man dedicated to working on your social media stuff, wear stuff that you want to wear. Come and participate and hang out and interact with people. Do things that you want to do. Don't turn Burning Man into your own personal photo shoot so that you can attempt to gain from that in some way, whether that's followers or money or recognition, anything like that. You know, come and enjoy yourself with everyone else. It's not a working holiday. And technically it is against the terms and conditions of Burning Man for you to be doing that. Basically, the way I see it, if you are trying to promote or advertise or anything like that at Burning Man, you're missing out on a huge part of the Burning Man experience. You're missing out on having genuine interactions with people and participating in a genuine way. Chances are all of your interactions are going to be with people that fit in your target market, people that you think might like your stuff, and all of your interactions are going to be focused on like name dropping the brand or shop or website or whatever it is you're trying to promote. That's not genuine interaction. You're not like having real conversations with people. You're just looking for your opening to give them a piece of information that you want to give them. And chances are once you've given that piece of information, you're not really going to want to carry on that interaction because you're off to go and find the next person that you can go and promote something to. If you're trying to promote stuff, you're probably wasting a huge amount of your time at Burning Man doing that when you could be having fun. And really, I think it's a huge shame for people that are doing that. Because in all honesty, like if you try and promote to me, then I'm just going to say goodbye to you. Like, good luck with what you're doing, but I'm just not into it. If you're doing that, you're the ones that are wasting your time while you're there. Not many people are going to be interested in sales pitches or being sold to. That is not why people come to Burning Man. If they wanted that, they would go to a trade show or something. People are more interested in connecting with each other and participating and interacting. So basically, if you have any kind of intention of promoting or selling or trying to get the word out about something that in some way is going to make you profit, save that for the rest of the year. Just come and hang out with the rest of us and have some fun. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts about decommodification. I know it's become kind of a bit of a rising issue in the last few years. There seems to be a few more pitchy type things going on out there. And yes, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you see me at Burning Man this year, feel free to come and say hi to me. Bye, guys.